Hello friends, I'm Brian Shercliffe with Vitality Cincinnati and I'd like to offer you an experience of healing touch with yourself, on yourself, as an invitation perhaps to wonder if healing touch might be a class that might be interesting for you to take someday. And this meditation of sorts is borrowed from Dr. Brugh Joy, who is a medical doctor in the United States, Colorado, and Janet Menken, who is the founder of Healing Touch Programs, a nurse, and she studied with him and used many of his ideas, and you'll find them in Healing Touch Programs. Just a beautiful body of work that borrows from so many different people doing such interesting things around the world, and I hope you find it as beneficial as I do. So I invite you to make sure you only do what's easy for yourself today. So if I invite you to do something that's not so easy, then you just you tailor it to meet your own self, so that you can be comfortable. And you could even just imagine what I'm inviting you to do. It might even be more beneficial for you if you just imagine it instead of actually resting your hands in the places that I invite you to. So first, just make sure you're in a place that's comfortable for yourself, where you can begin to sit easily. Begin to notice the support of your feet on the ground, or the support of your hips on the chair, on your chair, so that you can sit tall with ease and it just feels nice to be here. And then, if it's easy, I invite you to begin to bring your right foot up on top of your left leg. If that's not so easy, just rest your foot on the ground, and imagine that your hands are around your foot. So as you, just doing what's easy, wrap your hands around your right foot, or imagine your hands are wrapped around your right foot, or even imagining someone you love has their hands around your right foot for you. Or if you don't have a right foot, where your right foot would be. And take some time just to begin to breathe easily here. Maybe there's a gift in just being attentive to this right foot that you have, or either have physically or perhaps even just energetically that you have. Maybe you just start to notice what you experience here as you bring some attention to this right foot, your right foot, or where your right foot would be in space. Maybe you notice the perspiration, the warmth, or whatever temperature of your hands around your foot. Maybe you can actually feel just a little bit of a pulse of your heart beating through your hands or through your foot. Or maybe, who knows, maybe there's even an experience that you can feel of when you breathe, that something happens with your hands on your foot in relationship to your foot. Or maybe there's something else. So you just notice what happens for you. And then as you feel ready, let your hands move up your leg and rest your left hand on your right ankle and your right hand on your right knee. And you just begin to breathe easily. And notice what happens for you here. What happens as you touch your leg in this gentle, easy way, or imagine you're touching your leg. Of course, you can do all this with your eyes open or closed, or a combination of both. You tailor the experience to what it is that you want and need. feels right, begin to let your right foot find the ground and take your left hand to your right knee and your right hand to your right hip. Adjusting your hands so that it's just easy to rest here, just to feel this place of you. This place that is you. And maybe images of your life come to you. Memories of how these legs of yours have propelled you forward in life in whatever way they've been able to do that for you. And of course, whatever bubbles up from within you, I just invite you to let it all just kind of pass through. No need to hold on to anything. No need to judge anything. Of course, every moment of your life, of my life, have brought us to this present moment. The goodness of this present moment. The opportunity of this present moment. One more inhale. One more exhale. And as you're ready, let your hands rest a second before you begin, if it's easy, to find your left foot. If it's not so easy, again, you can just imagine that you have your hands around your left foot, or someone you love has their hands around your left foot or where your left foot would be. Take time just to begin to see what you experience here, discover what you experience here. When's the last time you were able to just gently, easily be with yourself in this kind of way? Attending to yourself, noticing, feeling, even just lightly touching these places on your body. These places that are you. The whole of you. Whatever the whole of you might be. As you're ready, begin to move up your left leg. Take your right hand to your left ankle and your left hand to your left knee. And breathe, relax, feel, notice. You can even hear the sound of your own breath. And as you're ready, begin to move up your leg. Maybe rest your left foot back on the ground if you had it up on top of your right leg. And bring your right hand to your left knee and your left hand to your left hip. Adjust your hands if you need to move them just so it's easier to rest here. And of course, again, if it's not so easy to rest here with your hands touching your body, you just imagine your hands are the hands of someone you love, just gently resting there for you, with you. find a little gratitude for all the places that these legs of yours will take you into the future. However these legs are useful for you, what experiences are awaiting you on the other side of this meditation, this invitation to self-care. As you're ready, begin to keep your left hand on your left hip and bring your right hand to your right hip. And again, adjust your hands so it's easy to rest here. Breathe. Feel. See, hear, discover what happens for you here. And as you're ready, let your left hand settle just below your navel and your right hand just resting so that your fingertips are kind of just pointing down toward the earth, the center of the earth. And what do you notice, what do you feel here as we have some experience of maybe bringing to mind that we are standing or sitting on this earth and something of us extends to the very center of the earth, the very center of the planet. Or that we realize that we have the support of this tremendous earth beneath us. Staying here as long as you wish, and then eventually bringing your right hand just above your left hand so that your right hand is kind of on the center of your belly and your left hand is still just below your navel. And as you rest your hands lightly there, you begin just to feel how your body moves as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Maybe knowing that the support that we have beneath us, the earth, helps us to know that we belong right here, right now. And sometimes when we do that, it gives us some freedom to be ourselves, to be authentic, to find our place in the world, to be creative in some interesting way, a creative expression of one's own self. Staying here as long as you wish, and then eventually just allowing your left hand to slide up to the left side of your ribs and adjusting your hands so that you can easily rest here. Even if you have to slide your hand over a little bit to keep your shoulder, your elbow, your wrist more comfortable. Perhaps in gratitude for all these amazing organs that are churning within us. Maybe you feel them moving, doing their wonderful thing as you just breathe and rest here. These organs that digest, that give us life, that turn food into the tiniest little units of energy for every cell that is you. In this amazingly wonderful, mysterious way. One more inhale, one more exhale. Before you just lightly begin to slide your left hand up to your heart and maybe just more in the center of your chest, though if you feel drawn to move your left hand a little bit left, a little bit right, of course you do that. Gratitude for all the feelings that happen in this space, the wisdom of one's guts, we sometimes say, or to trust one's guts, and here they are. Of course, we know through modern research there are more neurons here than in your torso, more neurons in your torso than in your brain. It's incredible. The life, the possibility that happens right here, just taking some time to appreciate it, one breath, one heartbeat at a time. Staying here as long as you wish, and then once you feel ready, just begin to allow your hands to rest so that your left hand can find your right wrist and your right hand can find your left wrist, and just let your hands rest anywhere that's easy. And gratitude for these hands, these arms, and all the intricate things that they do for us, even just when resting in our lap. All the ways that we've reached out with our hands, or more than our hands, to embrace other people and to be embraced by other people. Staying here as long as you wish, and then eventually just sliding your hands up to hold each elbow, your right hand holding your left elbow, your left hand holding your right elbow. More gratitude for all the ways that we are held. Even if it's simply held by this earth, the wonderful nature in which we participate, this life. And once you feel ready, beginning to allow your hands to slide up a little higher so your left hand can move towards your right shoulder and your right hand towards your left shoulder. And if it's not so easy, a little bit lower is fine, or even just resting your hands in your legs. And you do just what's easy for yourself. And breathe and relax, and maybe appreciate that you can hold yourself, you can love yourself, no matter what you think of yourself. That every single one of us who walks this earth is worthy to be loved, to accept love, even if that love only comes from oneself or the breeze or whatever, wherever and however you feel love. And even these simplest of ways. Staying here as long as you wish, and then eventually allowing your arms to come down, maybe pausing for just a second before you begin to bring your left hand to the center of your chest, over your heart, or somewhere near your heart, and your right hand just above that. Noticing what you experience, what you feel here in this upper places of your own chest. The intricate things that happen here, even if you just enjoy the experience of your breathing. The amazing transformation, amazing giving you life just by breathing, without you having any sense of how it happens. Staying here as long as you wish, and once you feel ready, bring your left hand up to your throat and just above your right hand, and you place your hand there in a way that's comfortable for you, even if it's a little bit lower. It doesn't really matter. Maybe you take some time just to notice, again, the experience of breathing, or maybe you're drawn to memories of how you've used your voice to share your ideas, your voice with the world, whether the world accepted it or not. That vibration of your voice changed something. Changed the vibration in the room. That butterfly, of course, we know that tail, that butterfly on the other side of the world was changed by the vibration of your voice, even the vibration of your breathing. Perhaps all the more so to allow our expression of ourself, our ideas, to be an invitation to the goodness of life, the living this good life, however that comes to you, however you imagine, experience it. Keeping your left hand near your throat, bring your right hand up to your forehead. And just lightly, easily rest your hand there. If it's not so comfortable, just rest one or both hands in your lap. Imagine your hands are there, of course, just as before. You only do what's easy. And perhaps visions, dreams come to you, memories of the past or deep past, and again, without holding on to any of them, you allow them just to flow through. Staying here as long as you wish, and eventually bringing your left hand to the top of your head, or imagining your hand is there upon your crown, this crown that you wear, that I wear, that we all wear as we share this equal sense of being alive, every creature that walks this planet wearing a crown of some sort. Staying here as long as you wish. And eventually allowing your right hand just to be just above your head. Maybe you turn your palm open to receive whatever there is to be received by breathing, by feeling, by noticing yourself in this moment. Drinking in whatever inspiration comes as you breathe, as you inspire. As you take it in by breathing. Of course, anytime you feel ready, maybe that's now, maybe that's in a few moments, just allowing your hands to slowly come down and rest and drink in any more inspiration this moment might offer you. What happens as you simply breathe and rest in this moment and each moment? How does your life change? Without you having to do much of anything, but simply be attentive. To be curious, to be mindful in your own wonderful way. It's a great gift to be able to share these moments with you now and forever. And I invite you to check out Healing Touch program and the wonderful classes that they offer all over the world, this wonderful international program. And just begin to see how these very simple self-care ideas, invitations, might begin to help you to begin to find a new way forward for yourself and for our world. Thank you.